Let's
and it
get
leads
it.
to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Suggs, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's MP. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game.
On defense, Banchero has a lot of good physical attributes, which help him create pressure.
Here's Suggs. Harris on the wing. Pass to Banchero. From downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Banchero. 26 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
MP against Banchero. MP with it. The shot won't fall. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. With about a month left to play here in the regular season, let's see who among the new rookies this year has shown they have what it takes to be an NBA star and potentially a Rookie of the Year winner. You look at MP. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't want after another.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Spins. Pass to Wagner. And Carroll with a screen on Reeves. Wagner for 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The layup off target. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Davis for the rebound. The Lakers
Here
have gone
comes the main
2 of
show.
6 to open up
Here
this
comes
game.
the main show.
And here's MP from outside.
Bow.
Sit down from
Mamba.
distance.
That's what I really do. I
MP's got
shoot.
6 points.
I really shoot.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Now here's Carter. Back to Suggs. Six on the shot clock. Harris outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP with it. Now guarded by Suggs. The 3 from Russell. Rebounded by Suggs.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP against Bankero. MP shot is off.
I ain't driving on Bankero no more. He a big body.
Yep, that one goes.
Body.
And I like the shot.
MP outside. Davis with a screen on Bankero. And he lobs it up top. And Davis slams it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. It's all tied in Orlando. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Harris is checked in for Black. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, MP is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura, then there's James, and it's Reeves in a point. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He dropped 24 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. As so often is the case, he made his presence felt throughout the evening. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Carter. There's the three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Now Los Angeles with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's MP. Orlando with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. The Lakers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. 46 seconds left in the half. Pass to Davis. A tough finish inside from Davis.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
Here's Wagner. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. From deep, Reeves. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Magic trail by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Wagner outside. Isaac outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Isaac's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of court.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
And now as the... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner, not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball and at Michigan, letting him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Harris and Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the 1. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. And Banchero gets it to go.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
On the wing, MP, guarded by Banchero. Let's go with a 3, and there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by MP. Reeves has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Magic trail by 6. Suggs outside. Harris on the wing. Banchero outside. Over MP. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. The putback. Davis making the defense pay.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Harris outside. Pass to Banchero. From down in the low post, it goes. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Using all that size and close, Banchero, he understands his strengths on offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. MP, the pass to Reeves. And here's MP from outside. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Now here's Wagner. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Davis with a screen on Banchero. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Suggs.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Now here's Wagner. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. MP fast up the floor.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Harris. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Wagner outside, takes a 3, nails it from 3. Wagner's got 5.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Hachimura from long range. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
Now here's MP. He's got 11. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Anthony finds Wagner. Three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Hachimura. Back to MP. The turnaround. It's rebounded by Wagner. Anthony right side. Inside. And Wagner gets it to go. On the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 assists in the game. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision.
Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Harris is checked in for Black. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. MP's checked in for the Lakers. Jones comes in for Hachimura. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron James out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's MP. Then there's Davis. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Here's Reeves. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen this before. Reeves is a skilled offensive player. He can fill it up.
Banchero no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Lakers. They're leading by 8. Davis with a screen on Banchero. MP, the pass to Jones. Jones with a screen on Banchero. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Reeves. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. James against Suggs. Banchero. The shot that time not on target. Good D by MP. Jones with a screen on Suggs. Here's MP. Out to James. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Suggs finds Banchero. 1:19 left in the 4th. And right on target. That one's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Russell's checked in for James. Jones with a screen on Banchero. Here's MP. Power move from MP.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Magic trail by 8. It's Banchero with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's MP, and he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Lakers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Games from him. Just another day at the office for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And Carroll with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Carter. Here's MP. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Then a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some. Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Pass to Wagner. From deep, MP. And stops the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can beat.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show them. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Oh, say does.
Thanks for tuning in and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Davis.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. MP out there with Jones, and it's Davis at the center locking down the middle. And for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's McConnell in at the one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can...
He hits his first shot attempt.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Inside, here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
MP against Toppin. MP inside. It's rebounded by Indiana. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gassed at the end.
And the Pacers doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And the rejection by MP. Fast break, the Lakers. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Reed. That's 7 points for Davis.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Mathurin against Jones. Mathurin, good.
What great lift. Mathurin gets off the floor. Mid-range jumper, you bet.
Here's MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He scored 22 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. And so it was another big night, something he's been doing a lot of lately. I'm sure he's looking to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Jackson, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Mathurin for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mathurin's got 5 points so far.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Russell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Mathurin. Jackson deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Lakers leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist goes to
MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Jackson passes to Mathurin. To halt the run. Fast break, the Lakers. Loads it up for Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Mathurin passes to Turner. That one, no good. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Nesmith. Jackson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Shepard, and it's Green in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. MP dishes to James. Misses from close range. Pacers trail by 11. Outside, Green. Pass to Shepard. Bangs home the trifecta. Shepard's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Reeves outside. James, the pass to MP. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Right at the free throw line. Off the front iron.
Mamba.
And in it goes. MP's got 6.
You know, MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Shepard with the ball. Pass to Neesmith. Now, here's Toppin. Hachimura grabs the miss. Now, here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. MP, no good. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now, here's Neesmith. He's covered by Hachimura. Jackson finds Neesmith. This one for 3. Jackson misses. Lakers leading by 10. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. The Lakers on offense. They've led by as many as 11 points. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. One's good.
Mamba.
MP. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success? So it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this. Thanks for spending half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Lakers 5 right now. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. MP out there with Davis, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And a wide open look for MP.
Mamba. What? I missed. You got it.
Pacers trail by 8. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how can he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. You play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
It's Nembhard on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. Nembhard the pass to Toppin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Mathurin. Rebound the Lakers. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. MP gets the job done inside.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Here's Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Off target with his 3.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Here's MP. Pass to Davis. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Toppin. And the rejection by MP. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And James subbed in for Russell. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Here's MP. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Pass to Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with a screen from McConnell. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 10. MP deciding where to go with it. And here is James. Back to MP. MP. That triple is down the hatch.
Well, that's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. But take a look at the Warriors. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Neesmith finds Walker. Cranes the three-pointer. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Ripped away. 1:09 left in the 3rd. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Neesmith. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Wiseman's checked in for the Pacers. Green comes in for Andrew Nembhard. MP right side. Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pacers trail by 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green passes to Neesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP outside.
Mamba.
Shot! You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
And we got to clean up that inside.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Jackson. Green is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Walker, and it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pacers 5. MP, and the rejection by Jackson. And Walker kicks to Green. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Green. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Green's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Indiana.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Hachimura with a screen on Jackson. A three from MP. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Wiseman. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now Walker, a three ball. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Now here's Wiseman. Clock at 6. Outside for Jackson. Over MP. Jackson misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's MP. Lets it go from 11. And that one comes up a bit short. Pacers trail by 12. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Jackson. Mathurin with the ball. He's guarded by Russell. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Toppin comes in for Jackson. Andrew Nemhard's checked in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Walker. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. Mathurin with the ball. Jones covering. Pass to Toppin. And Jones over to help. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Nailed from three-point land.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Outside Mathurin. Offline with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. That's on Benedict Mathurin. Austin Reeves is checked in for James. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Turner with a screen on Jones. 6 to shoot. Mathurin passes to Toppin. And here's MP for good from 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final.
Great win tonight, MP.